My name is Margaret. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today, I am just going to be getting ready. I'm just going to be chatting. I'm not doing anything exciting look-wise. I'm just headed to work. I just wanted to sit down and film a video. So we're just going to jump right into it. I am lost. I haven't filmed makeup yet, so I don't really know how this is gonna go. If it's terrible, I'm sorry, but whatever. No, not whatever. I don't want it to be terrible, but it might be terrible. My face feels very red. Is it red? I'm gonna start with the HelloFab First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Soothing Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. I don't really believe in primer, to be quite honest. I feel like maybe I just haven't found a primer that works for me very well, but this is the only primer I've ever used that I actually kind of like, and it's because it doesn't really do much. Primers like the Benefit Professional, they just they slide around, they make everything really slippery. I don't know, I just have never found something that I really like, so I don't really believe in primer, but there you go. And then I'm going to be going on top of that with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. This has literally no coverage. I'm not really trying to do coverage. I'm just trying to, I don't know what I'm trying to do. It's just really, the coverage is really light. It just it doesn't really cover. What it does is it just kind of evens me out, which sometimes I appreciate. But yeah, basically no coverage. Also, this pump thing kind of puts out even pumps, but then kind of doesn't. I don't know. It's fine. Oh my god, I've been having a day. Not a bad day, but my move is coming up, and so I've spent all day getting renter's insurance and setting up my Wi-Fi and my utilities, which has been so annoying. It's been so annoying. My apartment complex is impossible to deal with. Impossible. I've called 3 times today, and I've gotten voicemail every time that is saying that it's not in the business hours. And every time I tried to call, it was before noon. On a Thursday. Your business hours aren't I get this weird voicemail 75% of the time I try to call, I get their voicemail saying that it's not in business hours, and I'm like, it is in business hours. What do you mean it's not? You're lying. So they use this service for setting up utilities and connecting your Wi-Fi and forwarding your mail and all that stuff. I think it's called Updater, maybe? Hold on. I'm having a little bit of texture, but I'm just gonna ignore it and move on. All right, now I'm going in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. Mine is in 100 Ivory, aka Pale. Anyway, so my apartment complex is using this thing called, I think, Updater or something like that, where it's you connect all your utilities, you forward your mail, you do all that stuff, yada, yada, yada. I'm just going to use my finger to blend it out. And I've used it before. I used it in my last apartment complex. No problem. But with this apartment complex, it I'm having issues. It said that you should use either AT&T or Frontier, something like that, to do Wi-Fi. And then I looked at both AT&T and Frontier, and they said they don't do service at my location. So I was like, okay. The same thing happened when I went to turn on service for gas. It was oh, my address wasn't popping up, and then I called and they said that it's through my apartment complex, but my apartment complex didn't tell me that, and they had this thing online that I was supposed to set it up, so I'm which is it? Oh, and then another thing, it was our apartment complex prefers this renter's insurance. You just click here on this link and then you select our apartment complex and yada, yada, yada. And I went to the link and our complex was not listed under the apartments that I could select. So, like, I just don't know what's happening, and I, like, literally can't get a hold of them to find out. I'm using the Too Faced Peach Perfect Loose Setting Powder, and I'm just doing a little bit under my eyes to set my concealer, and then just, like, a tiny bit around the rest of the face, just so it's set, but nothing crazy. So I called to set up my Wi-Fi, and of course they have to try to sell you on like 100 different things. They're like, oh, buy this, buy these TV channels, buy home phone. I'm like, I just want Wi-Fi. I don't have a TV. I don't know anyone that has a home phone and still uses it. I just want Wi-Fi. So I get off the phone and I check my email, and there's a statement with like my first month's bill, whatever, and it charged me for phone services. And I was like, I don't want phone. I just want Wi-Fi. And so then I had to call back. It's just like been that kind of day. I'm frankly starting to feel like I'm a little bit more in a mood. But it's fine. I'm just gonna try to deal. By the way, the sponge that I used is the Real Techniques sponge. I'll just link everything down below. I'll have it linked. All right, I'm gonna go into my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm just gonna use that on my eyes today with a big fluffy brush. This one is a Sigma E40. No primer. I'm not doing anything crazy. But yeah, I'm going back to school. I'm moving in like 2.5 weeks. I don't do very well with moving particularly. I am an anxious person. It's just like a lot for me mentally to deal with moving and transitions and stuff in life. And I'm definitely starting to feel it, and it's for sure not helping that dealing with like my apartment complex is basically impossible, and trying to set all this stuff up is proving to be much more difficult than it should be. That's definitely not helping. Like, you know, it's going to be fine, but it's just in the meantime, it's just like a lot. All right, I'm going in with the Kaja Beauty Bento Box in 02 Orange Blossom, and I just have it on my finger, and I'm using the lightest shade on the front half of my lid. Hi, Brewski. Meow. So that was this top shade right here. I'm going to take the bottom shade, and I'm going to do that on the outer half of my eye. I definitely have been kind of on the struggle bus recently. I feel like this is stuff that I like want to talk about on YouTube, but I don't really know how you start talking about it. So I guess I'll just like start. I have clinical anxiety. I have depression, but it's not typical depression. It's kind of like more classified as like a bipolar depression, but it's also not bipolar. I don't know. It's like kind of this weird in-between situation. So yeah, I just deal with like some mental health stuff. I've been doing okay, but I've definitely just been struggling. This is the Essence Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara. This is like $5, and I've literally never been able to find something better than this. So if you know something better than this, but like actually better than this, then like let me know. Because sometimes I get bored of it and I try to go buy something else, and I'm just like, ugh, it's just not as good. Why can't something else be as good or better so that I can like switch it up and like not be bored with it? But there's just nothing better than this mascara. Anyway, so yeah, I've just been kind of going through it. I've been not really having problems with anxiety, but definitely kind of struggling with depression recently. And I'm definitely feeling better than I was a couple weeks ago. I was sort of like super low level of functioning a couple weeks ago, like a month ago. like basically couldn't do anything. And like, that's not necessarily the case now. But I'm just like really struggling with like motivation and still kind of feeling like doing basic tasks is kind of like a big undertaking. Hold on, I like can't talk while I'm doing my lower lash line. Ugh, I don't know. It's just kind of sucked because like I was so excited and happy to start making YouTube videos. Like it's just something that I've like always wanted to do. And like now in this kind of like spell of depression, it's been really, really challenging to do that. Which has just felt really crappy. I really want to do it, but it's like, it's also not just like the easiest thing in the world. Like, editing takes me like so many hours. Like, it's such a huge commitment, but it like makes me so happy. It's been making me so happy to do it. So it's just like, it sucks that it can't be a little bit easier for me to do it because it's just been like, it's been a lot. It's not just the like sitting down and filming, it's the editing afterwards, but also before that, it's like the, it sounds stupid. I think if you're not someone who's like really been depressed anymore, it might sound crazy, but it's like getting up and showering. Like the idea of getting up and showering before doing a video is sometimes like so beyond. Like I'm just like it's not even that I can't sit down and do the video, it's that like it's the showering and then doing the video. It's just like it's so much. It feels like it's just like so much for me. All right, I'm going back in with my butter bronzer and this ginormous a cosmetics brush that has cat hair on it. Hold on. I like having a big brush like this for bronzer because I literally just like stamp it. I don't buff it. Not careful or precise, just like going for it. I'm like really gonna try to get some stuff filmed in the next couple days and start editing it so that I can have everything like pre-filmed while I'm moving and like starting my first week back at school because I know it's gonna be so busy. So I'm like really crossing my fingers that I can make that happen because I know I'm gonna be really bummed if I don't. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the Sigma Core de Rosa. This Sigma blush palette. This is new to me. I've been using this Benefit blush palette for probably like many years. A lot of years. It looks scary. I thought this was so beautiful when I first saw it, but I didn't buy it, and then I saw that it was half off, and then I bought it. I'm definitely like excited for this semester. It's my last semester before I graduate. So that's obviously exciting, but again, just having some like underlying stress and anxiety about that. I mean, things with like the Delta variant are getting kind of crazy. And so now I'm feeling like it was just, I was finally starting to feel like I was about to enter back into like normalcy. And now it appears that that's maybe not the situation. So that's just like super frustrating and nerve-wracking. Right now I'm gonna go in with the, oh, it's upside down. Nabla Skin Glazing Highlighter in Ozone. This is beautiful. I love this. And I think also it's possible that some of my stress could be coming from the fact that like it is my last semester and I'm about to graduate, and I find that very terrifying. There are a lot of parts of me that feel like I'm not ready for that, and like I'm not ready to be an adult. But obviously I have a little bit of time before that happens, but it still kind of just feels like it's like right around the corner. I feel like this video is turning into like such a damper. Like, I feel like this is this even gonna be fun to watch? Or are people just gonna click on and be like, wow, this is a lot? I'm using the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Micro Brow Pencil. On a day like this where I'm kind of doing more chill vibes with the makeup, I just kind of do the perimeters of the brow. And then let the gel that I'm going to go in with after kind of do the rest of the work. Okay, I know I do my makeup in like a weird order. Like I know I just did my brows after like everything, and that's maybe like kind of strange. Okay, and then I'm going in with this is the Benefit Gimme Brow. I'm like back combing it through the brows. Okay, no, this isn't like really a legit makeup tutorial. Like, do people want to see legit makeup tutorials? Because I can definitely do one. I just feel like there's so many makeup tutorials on the internet. Like, do people care to see how I do my makeup? Like, I don't know. Definitely let me know. I'm happy to make a makeup tutorial if people like want to see one. I know I want to do another get ready with me for game day, and I can do my cheer makeup for YouTube because that's obviously like really different than this situation, which is basically like no makeup. This isn't like a no makeup look, but it's like light makeup look. So yeah, I definitely have plans to do that. But I can do like an actual like tutorial if people want to see it. But if not, I'm also very happy doing these videos where I just kind of like get ready and like sort of talk about what I'm doing, but also just sort of talk about life. All right, now I'm going in with the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This like changed the game because I love Gimme Brow so much. I've never found anything that is like comparable to the Benefit Gimme Brow that does the same thing, but I was always just like irritated that it didn't like actually like set my brows in place. But this stuff does. This stuff like literally holds my brows so they don't move. And I'm very into that. Very into it. Okay. And now I'm going to do a little bit of a lip, but I'm probably going to take it off right after anyway because I'm going to work and I have to wear my mask again at work because of the new indoor mask mandates. All right, so I'm going to go in with the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in 04 All Natural. So I'm going to line with this and then I'm also going to fill it in. This like desperately needs to be sharpened, but I can't. I can't. And then I'm going to go over top of that with the NARS. What are you? The NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in Laguna. This is a winning combination. These two lip products, I'm obsessed. I got the mini size of this in the Sephora birthday gift set, and then I was like, oh, I need the full size. To finish, I'm going to do, because this is basically the final look, I'm going to do a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. All right, and this is the final look. Just quick and easy. I mean, it wasn't that quick because I was talking a lot, but theoretically, this is really quick. Just kind of a quick, natural-ish with a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of color, makeup look. Did you come to say hi before the end of the video? He's like, no. Let me know if you if people actually want to see like tutorials with like in-depth like technique of what I'm doing, or if you more just want to see like me getting ready and like kind of explaining what I'm doing, but also kind of like chatting and talking about life. If people want more in-depth videos about mental health related stuff, let me know. I can definitely do that. Just let me know. I'm sorry if this was a little like wah because I'm definitely not feeling 100% today, but that's okay because I'm just glad that I showed up and I did it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Definitely let me know down below what you think of the look and what other kinds of makeup related content you want to see. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.